Hello, friends. Welcome to humanology 2386. Yeah, happy Monday evening. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, let's do stretching. Fatigue a little bit. Wow, hungry. Very hungry. So, cooking some Salisbury steak in the microwave, warming it up. But let me take a look at it to make sure it's not overflowing. Um, That's what was good point. That's hilarious. Okay, I transfer some files. Good, transfer complete file. Yeah, I'm hungry, but also fatigued after work, but I'm fine. Let me get some water. Cooking my dinner. Okay, stretching. So as I drive back home from work, yeah, there's some sunset, which is beautiful, but the sun glare, I need to avoid it because I'm driving, right? So the way I do it, use my hand. As I drive, yeah, like the angle of this sun, I can move my hand instead of the visor. Yeah. Sometimes at night or in the morning, the upcoming car is too bright. Yeah, use my hand. Partially block it, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I bought some bunch of new Alaskan hoodies from Walmart. Bright colors. I like bright colors. Yeah, in a long time. But now that I have a job, I have some disposable income. Yeah. Ah, okay, good. Now let's do a jump side kick, okay? Hua! 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 Ah, okay, good. 5 minutes break. Thank you. Woo! Good exercise. Okay, welcome back, Rapid. Let's get back to mathematics. Uh, so last time when we did mathematics, we calculated the com trajectory, gamma trajectory toward convergence, trajectory of gamma convergence. Yeah, how like graded common divisor recursive formula from travels, right? Yeah. Now let me do here to redo. Now the we need to prove this, okay? The alpha and omega formula, okay? So this is partially erased in a while. And it occurred to me A common and natural way to prove or reconstruct formula is mathematical induction. Okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, let's give it a try. Some vocal check. Ah, 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 ooh. Okay. Okay. Cheers. Um. So how do we then go about proving this thing? Uh, mathematical induction. We prove the base case, and then we assume if uh nth case is true. Okay, and then based on that assumption, we should, if we can prove n plus one case is also true, then that's the proof. Okay, in mathematical induction. But here it's trickier than that. Why? Because we have two variables. We have alpha and omega. Only two variables, okay? But mathematical induction typically one variable, okay? So yeah, so that's the difficulty here. So I do not know how to prove this, okay? Not yet, but that's our goal. Until I prove this, I do not want to start writing, okay? Because if we just think conjecture, I do not want that. I want proof, okay? So they become a theorem. Okay? Cheers. I forgot to buy whiskey, huh? Yeah, this whiskey is kind of sweet, but that's what I have, so I just drink it. Okay. It's not a bad whiskey. It's just that it's not to my liking. Not to my. It's not my type. It's just too sweet. I think they put too much caramel in there. Yeah. Is it caramel flavor or real caramel? I don't know, but I think it's real caramel syrup. Okay, it's just too sweet. Yeah. But I guess some people like it. Huh? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, we have two variables, but we can make it to one variable. Why? Because omega is strictly bigger than alpha. So omega is equal to alpha plus k. Oh, then still two variables on. Okay. If omega is alpha plus k, what would be the range of k? I guess k can be anything. Okay. All right. But if omega is alpha plus k, then omega rho alpha is same as k rho alpha. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. That's an interesting idea. Sure. Let's pursue that direction. Okay. Yeah. Ah, nice catch. Well, maybe proof is not that difficult. I don't know. Let's see. But it's good to be back to mathematics. It's been a long while. I took a good rest from mathematics, so I'm ready now. Yeah. I'm excited. Cheers. Yeah, there's a gamma trajectory towards convergence to like greatest common divisor. So yeah, whatever. Okay. It was nice to observe. I think I talked too much yesterday. Okay. Yeah. Vocal fatigue. I recover. Okay. And let's write the formula. Okay. Now, let's say with range. Okay. So zero, alpha, omega. Okay. And they were integers, positive integers. Okay. And okay, if omega is alpha larger than alpha, then omega is equal to alpha plus k, and k is more than zero. Okay, okay. But furthermore, okay, so omega rho alpha is equal to omega k rho alpha. Okay, k rho alpha. Okay, because alpha rho alpha is zero. Okay. So alpha minus omega rho alpha is equal to alpha minus k rho alpha. And what is k? Omega minus alpha rho alpha. Okay, it becomes there. Okay, okay, okay. Tautology, okay. Not a program set. How did I discover this formula? I do not remember. It was a long time ago. But if you just play with it, okay, alpha times alpha minus one omega, that becomes by definition, okay, one omega. What is one omega? Infinity many numbers. Okay, it's the kind of numbers when I divide by omega, the remainder is one. Okay, yeah. Hmm. For example, that omega, I mean one plus omega, one plus two omega, blah blah blah. Okay, it's a set of infinitely many numbers, so it's infinite set. Okay, so it's like, kind of like a set variable, kind of whatever. Hmm. And whatever this number may be, okay. So informally, where one omega is equal to uh, alpha minus, okay, okay, we call this guy beta, okay? So beta alpha to the minus one multiplied by omega plus one, okay? So, and that makes sense because one omega is one plus omega times something. So, yeah, that makes sense, okay? But why does it have to be this one, okay? So, or can this number be anything? Why does it have to be particularly this one? Okay. So yeah, we kind of a little informally proved it. Okay. So yeah, but why does it have to be in this form? Or it can be other forms, I guess. Okay, then what other forms can it be? Hmm. Let's say 5 is broken. Yeah. Yeah. Some jokes. Welcome to Human Show. My name is Honkily, the handsome Honkily, the beautiful Honkily, like forever young Honkily, the eternal youth Honkily. Yeah. Was it a joke? I was serious. Okay. Oh, one is break. Thank you. Okay. Book of what I recover. It's a couple of days. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's like some alarm clock song, very old school. Taking of that. Now, but I remember we did try different number here for beta, but it did not work. Okay, so I guess it cannot be just any number, but maybe some restriction there. But maybe, but still, beta can be in perhaps maybe beta can be in different form. Maybe yeah, this one works, but maybe there are some other forms for beta that works too. Okay, so because we want to be thorough about this. Okay, we do not want just shortcut. No, no shortcut, please. Okay, so we want to be thorough about it. Okay, we want to leave no stone unturned. Okay, yeah, yeah. Mhm. You know, actually, I kind of start liking this whiskey. Okay, okay. Okay, so let's look at this. Beta. Okay, beta times beta minus one rho alpha is one rho alpha. Okay, yeah. It's like any number that's when divided by alpha, remainder is one. Okay? Yeah. For example, one, alpha plus one, two alpha plus one, blah blah blah. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Out of curiosity, let's multiply beta here. Okay? So yeah, we're doing algebraic experiments here. Beta times one rho omega is equal to beta times beta inverse rho omega, rho alpha times omega plus beta, which is 1 uh, rho alpha times omega plus beta. Okay? Woo! Hmm. And beta is alpha minus omega rho alpha. Yeah, so they're all Greek letters, okay? Yeah. Okay. Should just plug in and see what happens? Sure. Wait, is, actually, it's conjecture, okay? we didn't approve it yet, but we can relax the rules now. We're brainstorming, okay? Yeah. Rigorous mathematical proof later. That's later. Now we can relax the rules and relax. Cheers. Happy Monday evening. I can see my voice recovered. Vocal therapy. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Good, good. Maybe we are making progress. Maybe. I do not know. Is this going somewhere? I don't know. We are experimenting, okay? Yeah. Will this lead to proof? I do not know yet. We're exploring. Cheers. Yeah, let's expand. Does anything cancel out? Sure. Oh yeah, one rho omega is equal to uh x times omega plus one. Okay. One alpha is equal to y times alpha plus one, and xy being integers. Okay, so okay, let's plug in. But one omega in this case it represents a particular number. It can be any number, but in this context, there has to be a particular number. Like it can be one, or it could be omega plus one, but this one omega here, there has to be the same number. It cannot be like this is one, this is omega plus one. No, no. This is a variable, okay? Yeah. Raw variable, sure. Vocal rest, 5 minutes break, okay? You know, prove this before I do? Go for it, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Human school is very open school. There's no secret, okay? Yeah. 5 minutes, thank you. So, why is it necessary to prove this thing? Look, yeah, I'm an amateur mathematician, but I'm more than that, okay? I'm a serious mathematician, okay? It's just that I do not make money off of mathematics, that's all. But I'm more than a hobby amateur mathematician, okay? Yes, I'm doing this for fun in my spare time whenever I want to. So yeah, I'm hobby amateur mathematician, but I'm a serious one though, okay? Independent mathematician, okay? Yeah. Mhm. So yeah, we need to prove this, okay? So we are serious about it, okay? You don't have to, unless you're into mathematics, okay? Yeah, but I need to prove this, okay? Happy Monday. Cheers. I like Monday. I do a lot of songs about Monday. Monday, Monday. Mamas and papas, okay? Just another manic Monday. I don't know who that is, but female, okay? But yeah, I like Monday. Kind of going back to work, interact with people in person. Yeah, it's good. Waking up in the morning on Mondays, not that difficult because during the weekends, I plan to sleep during the weekends, okay? So, yeah. Okay, let's plug it in and we just expand it, okay? So, uh, times alpha, okay, okay. Uh, 1 omega, okay? This, equal to 1 alpha, okay? All right, so this one cancels, which is good. Alpha and alpha, it also cancels, okay? So what we have left is the negative terms that move to the other side, okay? So it's easier to deal with positive terms, okay? So, ugh. This now is enjoyable, right? Yeah, because we took a long break from mathematics, okay? Yeah. Cheers. Taking good rest, break from mathematics works, okay? Cheers. Before that, I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this like for a while. Now I want to do this because it's been a long time. Okay? Yeah, fresh, right? Okay. Vocal therapy. Okay. Come on, Tom, omega. Omega looks like a octopus. Nice. Okay. Because omega is a positive integer, cancels out. What we have left? Okay. Okay. Interesting, huh? And if we pass this one over, how interesting. Okay. Uh, or another way, uh, huh. But x minus y, it can be positive number or negative number. It can even become zero. But let's for the sake of argument, let's say x and y, they will belong to positive integers, okay? Yeah. Well, to keep it simple, actually, it could be that could be zero, so non-negative integers, okay? Um, then we have some potential problem here. X minus y can be negative, okay, or it could be zero. So, but on the right hand side, they're always positive. Row, remainder operator, it can be zero, but it cannot be negative, okay? But we have plus one, so on the right hand side, is always positive. Left hand side, it could be zero, negative, positive, okay? So yeah, we have a problem here, okay? Uh-oh, Houston, we have a problem. That's like NASA movie Tom. Yeah. Give me one second. What's the audio setting pop up? Uh, I don't need that. Hmm? It's possible that this formula might be wrong, okay? Yeah. But from my experience, it's correct. But it could be wrong. Who knows? That's why we need to prove it, okay? Or disprove it. If this formula is wrong, yeah, we'll refine it and find the right one, okay? Yeah, no problem. Been there on that, right? Yeah. Okay. Wow. Algebra. Yeah. The gibberish. It's a joke. Algebra is Arabic. Zebra does not mean gibberish. It means assembly, putting things together, okay? In Arabic. Like putting numbers, letters together, okay? Yeah, in Arabic, okay? Yeah. Algebra, yeah. Well, we made a first attempt to prove this, okay? Yeah, it could be. We may go somewhere, but I don't quite see it, okay? Uh, but we keep trying until we prove this, okay? This may work, this route, this direction, it may work. I don't know. Okay, but for today, I did enough. Okay, so we'll take 5 minutes break and put this behind us. Okay, and talk about something else. Okay, yeah. But I don't now want to burn out. Okay, so I want to enjoy doing mathematics. So that's why I do mathematics only when it's enjoyable. Okay, yeah. Yes, I'm an amateur mathematician. Okay, but a serious one nonetheless. 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, looks nice, right? Look very serious. Yeah, nice. Okay. Well, let's put this behind us. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. And talk about whatever. Ooh. Pretty sure. Welcome to my show. I did some vocal therapy there. Okay, so yeah, it's like vocal exercise. Vocal stretching, okay? Yeah, that's what it is. Ah, get some more wine. Okay. Okay. Oh, hell, you know time. Yeah, nice and easy, huh? Yeah. Fooyah. Cheers. Yeah. One hour. Let's relax. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I we learned something, right? Yeah, that's good. I mean, that particular direction, it may not lead to the proof, but we learn some more about it. Okay, so that's good. It's a progress, nonetheless, regardless. Hmm. Yeah. Time check. It's been 1 hour. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is nice. Hoodiana, yeah, it's from Walmart. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, nice. Good design. Bright colors. I like bright colors. Yeah. Hmm. I'm looking at the whiteboard over there. Okay, so yeah, there's some lingering feeling there. Then how did I come up with that recursive formula, alpha and omega formula? Number tinkering, okay, just playing with numbers, okay, and yeah, looking at some pattern. Sure. At this point, it's a conjecture, okay, because we do not have proof yet, okay. So after we prove it, become a theorem, okay. Alpha and omega theorem. How about that? Okay. Well, multiplicity inverse, inverse recursion theorem. Sure, sure. Yeah. But yeah, Alpha and Omega, that's like Book of New Testament, Book of Revelation, New Testament, okay? Yeah, according to Saint Mr. Saint John. Mr. Jesus' favorite disciple, is the New Testament. Okay, yeah. According to Mr. Saint John, yeah, God said, yeah, I'm Alpha and Omega, beginning and the end, with judgment day, Armageddon. Okay, so that's not in New Testament, Old Testament. Old Testament does not talk about judgment day. It's New Testament, okay? Yeah, Book of Revelation. Very last book, okay? Yeah. Which is poetic, yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah. Although I don't always agree with what Bible has to say. Okay. Yeah. But I really like this hoodie. Look at this bright color. Contrast, right? Good design. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Just fatigue, hunger. But I'm not hungry anymore. I could have content, okay? Yeah. Calorie content. Hmm? Wine has some sugar too. This whiskey, I think it has some sugar as well. It's kind of sweet. Okay. Okay, whatever. I already brushed my teeth, so after I the show, I eat some food, then dental floss, and then handle dental floss and mouthwash before I go to bed. Okay? Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hmm. Cheers. Just chilling, relaxing. Yeah. Yeah, mathematics can be romantic. Being alone with the universe, being alone with God, goddess, divinity. It could be poetic, romantic, mathematics. Yes, yeah, it can be beautiful. Yeah, sometimes. Other times, struggle. Oh, like roller coaster ride, right? Like, I thought direction is the right direction, but not quite. So, okay, I have to go to square zero, do it all over again. Different direction, like anything else, okay? So, trial and error, science, right? Yeah. But we came up with a good hypothesis, though. We just need to prove it. We just hold out of the matter, okay? Chapter one in mathematics, find a hypothesis, conjecture. Chapter two, prove it. Chapter three, publish it. One, two, three, right? Yeah. Hmm. Like anything else, okay? Yeah. So as I was driving, okay, earlier today, yeah, what I want Jesse's girl. I do not like that song. Okay, I like the melody, but I do not like the lyrics because of adultery, cheating, jealousy, like covetousness. Okay, which is no go in according to Bible. Okay, Old Testament. Okay. Yeah. So I grew up as a Christian, so I still have some retain some of those values in Christianity. Okay. I like the melody. Jesse's girlfriend. Okay. Jess is a friend of mine, and but this guy want to wanting to steal his friend's girlfriend. Horrible concept. I do not like the lyrics, but melody is good. Okay, but lyrics horrible. That switch the channel. Okay. Ugh, yuck. Very yucky lyrics. Ew. Ah, bleh, bleh. Yucky lyrics. Bleh. I don't know who sang it, and I don't care. I do not want to know. Bad lyrics. Okay, so immoral, unethical. Eey. But good melody though. Okay, yeah. There's some songs like that, written in English or written in Korean. Some bilingual songs of other languages. If their melody is good, I just listen because I do not understand those languages. Okay. Spanish, I understand some Spanish. Okay. Yeah. So I know English and Korean, Korean and English and Spanish. Yeah, that's my third language. Because I understand Spanish more than other foreign languages. Korean, my native language, English, second language, but fluent. Spanish, my third language, okay? Because I know about more about Spanish than any other languages. Fourth, French. Fifth, my fifth foreign language, uh, after Korean, English, Spanish, French, my fifth language, they're like, okay, like Russian, German, Portuguese, maybe Portuguese, okay? Portuguese is quite similar to Spanish, okay? Like halfway between French and Spanish, okay? So okay, maybe Portuguese then, okay? And then sixth language, that'll be like German, Arabic, Russian, okay? Seventh language, the language I know very little about, okay? Like Hindi, Japanese, Chinese, okay? Yeah. Mhm. But oh, beautiful, okay? No, 5 minutes break, vocal rest, okay? Yeah, yeah. Uh, let's ventilate, it's been more than 1 hour. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, beautiful outside. Okay. There's some vocal therapy, okay? So let's do Monday karaoke session, okay? How many people in the world have karaoke session on Monday? Correct. Friday, Saturday, right? Maybe Sunday, okay, weekends, but Monday? I love Monday. Yeah, let's do karaoke session Monday, okay? Yeah, Dixie Chicks, country song, and yeah, country musicians, they're not big on dancing, although they are like country style dancing, like line dancing, partnership dancing. But country musicians, they're not big on dancing, okay? So why? I don't know. They just do they good vocalists, singers, and they're good in singing and playing guitar and stuff. Yeah, Dixie Chicks, they're from Texas. Yeah, they're cool. And Irish cranberry leaves vodka. Okay, nice. High vitamin C. Yeah, they are double lunch in Alaska. Okay. Uh, yeah, ready this time. Sure, sure. Cheers. It kind of Western European style fiddle, violin, and flute. Okay, maybe Scottish, Irish. I don't know. Somewhere in British or Ireland, somewhere around there. Okay, the Celtic tradition, I guess. Da, da, I don't know the lyrics, but I'm not going to look up lyrics, okay? I'm just saying here and there the kind of lyrics that I remember, okay? Gonna be ready this time. Let's do anywhere. Gonna be ready this time. Ready this time. Ready to run. It's on fire. Let's talk about life. Yeah, I used to sing that song in karaoke bar when I was doing for your Senate, okay? It's a good campaign song. Ready to run. Yeah, I used to do that stuff. Yeah. Fond memories. Hmm. Yeah. Sometimes in karaoke bar, many times they take it off, bar and grill. They still do karaoke, okay? Yeah. But too late, like 9 p.m. Saturday, Sunday, I heard, okay? I did pay visit, okay? Like honoring my parents, parental figures, okay? I used to go there all the time, okay, when I was running for US Senate, like 5 years ago, okay, and then yeah, new employees, okay, okay, and new school arcades, DJs, okay, but also Hatcher Pass, this time foot of hill, Hatcher Pass, good restaurant there, they do karaoke too, okay. I went there like last weekend, meeting good old friends there, okay, how nice, right? Our Alaska Matsu Valley friends, okay, yeah, kind of like family reunion, okay, nice, very nice. Mm. Yeah, so sometimes people sing with me. Okay, yeah, both males and females. Okay, thank you. They will sing with me sometimes. Okay, Mhm. How nice, right? Yeah, they will even dance with me too. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we have a big family, right? Yeah, how nice. It's very nice. Collegial, friendly. Ah, good people. Cheers. Having fun talking about during the weekend, right? Yeah. Yeah. I did not talk about politics. Okay, I just sang love song as my campaign song. Okay, the karaoke bars. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So Wasilla, where the sky is beautiful, okay, this model for my Wasilla they came up with, okay, so yeah, near the Walmart, halfway between Palm and Wasilla, okay, where Glen Highway becomes Parks Highway, was Glen Highway, this highway between Wasilla and Anchorage, okay. Parks Highway, that's from Wasilla all the way to Denali National Park. That's why they call it Parks Highway, okay. Yeah, right there around this Walmart in Wasilla, halfway between Wasilla and Palm, okay. It's uphill, okay, and then in the highway, okay, yeah. Then the sky is so beautiful, uh, especially in sunset time. Okay, wow. Hmm? Well, cloud, different cloud formation depending on the day, and then sunset sometimes like springtime, autumn time. Okay, oh, nice, beautiful sky in Wasilla. Okay, nice. Yeah, very poetic. There's some sunset viewing spots in Wasilla. I've been there, okay? Like Palmo flat area, okay? Was Palmo, it's like wildlife reserve. They call it Palmo, maybe Palmo Wasilla flat. It's like mud flat, but there's some plants there. Okay, it's very popular place to view sunset. It's very even, flat, okay? Mud flat. There's some plants there, okay? During the winter, they have trail because water is frozen. Okay. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Hmm. I've been there many times. It's awesome. Okay. Nice. Well, boardwalk, wooden board over the kind of like creeks, kind of muddy area, so that people can walk. Yeah, boardwalk, wooden. There are many places like that in Barcelona. Okay. Yeah, I love it. Mm. Nice. Amenity, right? Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Hmm? Time check. We have 30 minutes left, I guess. About, yeah, 30 minutes left. Okay. I've read in the internet, there actually bears in Wasilla. Okay. I mean, yeah, I know there are bears in Wasilla, the mountainside, like Hatcher's Pass. Uh, yeah, but not too far away from this neighborhood. Pretty Fairview, okay. Yeah, I've read it. Okay, so they say, okay, in the internet, okay, blog, okay. Yeah, this bear, they live here. Okay. Okay. Because in Wasilla, like Creek Fairview, okay, so there's some salmon creek, okay, some small river creek in Wasilla down in Creek Fairview, like the Creek Gooseberry Road. Yeah, the popular fishing spot where salmon swim autumn season to spawn. Okay, a lot of salmon fish, yeah, bears, they love fish, so yes, I can understand. They still live here. Okay. But I never seen one in Wasilla, okay? Uh, Not in this neighborhood, okay? Because this neighborhood, semi-rural, come suburb, okay? There a lot, quite residential, but still a lot of trees, which is great. We love trees, okay? Yeah. Moose, yeah, they're everywhere. Okay. Bears, I have not seen one in this neighborhood, okay? I've seen them in those of Anchorage, JB, okay? Where I used to walk there. Yeah. As I come to program, okay? Yeah. For 3 years in Alaska, between 2015 and 2013, okay? It was nice. Yeah. Good people, good animals, yeah. Oh, but bears are dangerous, okay? So, right? But it depends on their mood, bears, wild bears, okay? Depends on their mood, how hungry they are, okay? So, but they can still be dangerous, okay? But they were nice to me when I met them in Jaybell, at Jaybell, okay? Like near the parking lot, okay? So, they're nice to me, okay? Okay. Mm. So, learn martial arts, okay? You need to learn martial arts, okay? Yeah, important. Yeah, yeah, wildlife, yeah, give them some space, respect them. Yeah. Moose, they're so fun, okay? Sometimes they're like, uh, maybe a couple of weeks ago, again, during my lunch break, I went to hiking trail in Anchorage, but I work in Anchorage, okay? And I saw this moose, okay, in the hiking trail, far away, okay? But that moose looked at me, and that moose, it seemed to me, kind of felt annoyed by me, by my presence. It was far away, okay? I think it was a male moose, okay? That moose seemed very annoyed by my presence, okay? But it knows that moose did that, okay? Like, shh, shh. It was far away, okay? Yeah, but I was like, but then moose was like, shh, shh. We like to dismiss it, okay? Whatever. Still, oh, lovely. Uh, Alaska moose, they know our people, okay? Because they see people all the time, okay? In Wasilla here, well, I'm halfway between Wasilla and Big Lake, Western Wasilla, okay? Moose, yeah, they're residential moose, neighborhood moose, darkwood moose, okay? They're everywhere, okay? So they're used to people, they know people. Mm. We get along, we get along. They come to my yard, leave some footprints on the snow. Oh, very cute, very beautiful, okay? I love animals' footprints on the snow, okay? Very cute, yeah. Some birds, rabbits, moose, very cute. Yeah. Cats, dogs, yeah, nice. I need some vocal rest, okay? Yeah, I think that's all I have for today, okay? Yeah. Mighty Profit leaders, thank you, contemporary professionals, and thank you, past mentors, okay? Yeah, we love everybody, okay? Yeah. See you next time, okay? Yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.